Those slave cabins were built around 1790. They were built by Edward Lightwood. Even when Colonial Williamsburg wanted to recreate cabins, slave cabins in a community at Colonial Williamsburg, they came to study the cabins at McLeod Plantation. And the reason is this is the most authentic thing left in the country that you can actually see and touch and feel and measure and walk inside of. The main house at McLeod, built in the mid-1850s, has a compelling history, a family home, a Confederate headquarters, then a Confederate hospital. At the very end of the war, Union headquarters for the 54th and 55th Massachusetts, and then a hospital. And then it becomes the Freedmen's Bureau. So where do you find that much history packaged over several centuries of the story of South Carolina on one property? You don't. We're fortunate that we have Drayton Hall in Middleton and Magnolia and Boone Hall. If you want to look at the authenticity of the property, Drayton, I think, is the king of the list in that regard. But you're then studying the histories of very wealthy white South Carolinians. At McLeod, you have the opportunity to study pretty much middle-class white families, and then all the stories of the slave population that existed there, but the story of how freedom came to this area, and then migrating into that story of black ownership of land in the late 19th century. There's not a place like it, and it's a treasure beyond what is measurable. We're fortunate that it still exists. It still exists because the McLeod family was too poor to tear it down and do anything else with it. That's the gift we've been given. But what a great gift to have it.